So we don't want today's weather then. Let's take a look at what's happening out there right now. Tropical Storm Cindy made landfall overnight. The center of it still over southwestern Louisiana, and it's not going to track over our heads until late tomorrow. But there's plenty of rain already surging up from Alabama. The southern half of the mid-state right now is getting the heaviest rain overall, but it has moved into metro Nashville with at least the first wave of lighter rainfall, and you can see where that heaviest rain. Let's zoom in for a closer look here. It's falling over Marshall County, Bedford County, still over Giles and Lincoln counties as well. Adding up, but unlikely to cause any significant flooding problems yet today. The ground should be able to absorb this. It's heavier rain in Williamson County about to move up into metro Nashville just in time for the morning rush. All of it's moving from south to north, and there's plenty more where this came from. Futurecast shows the most widespread rain right now continuing through most of the morning, but then more of a scattered pattern during the afternoon. Some breaks in between, but that's when the atmosphere warms up to around 80 degrees. So any of those scattered storms this afternoon, while there won't be as many of them, they could be a little bit stronger. It's an outside chance of a severe weather threat this afternoon, and that will diminish as we head into the evening. The major severe weather threat today is going to be off to our southwest, closer to the center of Tropical Storm Cindy as it makes its way to the north through Louisiana and up into Arkansas. That's where they have to worry about damaging winds and flooding and even isolated tornadoes. Around here right now, temperatures as you're heading out the door are warm. It's in the low to mid 70s, couple spots in the upper 60s. These temperatures just won't change very much, though, as we head through the first half of the day. Rain, a few thunderstorms, same place we are right now by noon. But then we warm up to around 80 in between those scattered storms this afternoon, and that's warm enough for, again, the atmosphere to be a little bit more unstable. The greater threat of strong to severe thunderstorms, the greater potential for flooding, is going to head our way tomorrow. We start off with scattered showers in the morning, but by noon tomorrow, we're going to be tracking the remnants of Cindy, tracking towards the Tennessee River, and then moving into our neck of the woods in the afternoon and early evening. Heavy rainfall, thunderstorms, some of which could become severe, moving through, unfortunately, probably around rush hour tomorrow evening, and then continuing through much of the evening, but moving off the Cumberland Plateau just after midnight. So this isn't going to last all weekend. In fact, the weekend is looking pretty dry. We're going to be watching for that severe weather risk. The Storm Prediction Center has outlined a slight risk of severe weather that I think they're going to have to push all the way back towards the Tennessee River. So most of the mid-state going to be under the gun for damaging winds primarily, but also heavy rainfall. And because it's a tropical system, it's still going to be spinning around isolated tornadoes as some of that spin tries to make its way down towards the surface. So we'll be watching for all of that. Plan on staying weather aware tomorrow. If you live in a flood prone location that gets cut off by floodwaters when we get some heavy rain, be aware that could be an issue tomorrow. These yellow shaded areas, Futurecast is showing the possibility of up to 6 inches of rain. Really, the 2 to 4 inch total rainfall amount is more reasonable, but there are going to be some spots that get more than that once we add it all up over the next 48 hours. So plan on staying weather aware for the next 48 hours, but the greatest threat of damaging weather, dangerous weather, will be tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then we dry out for the weekend. Warm, but actually a little below average for both Saturday and Sunday with just that very limited chance of a shower. Don't think you need to worry about it Saturday or Sunday. Melanie?
All right, it's 6:40.